All right.
Let me know.
Hello.
Are you
Yeah, we're gonna
live?
go. Yeah, we're live.
I don't have a big number though. I'm just about to
I,
raid you with
I
two
was
people.
I was one of
That's
them. I was
and you
watching
were
you a
one of
minute
them.
ago.
Ah, shit.
Yeah.
Are you the other?
No,
He
I
was
was
talking
having
to
a conversation
somebody.
with someone. Yeah, at least somebody that
All
was
right.
not me.
Okay. All right. Let's do the hey everyone, welcome to the Hinge Games live stream. We got me, I'm Bjorn Swenson.
I'm Jack Joy.
And we also got Phil and Julian. Say hi guys.
Yeah,
Hey,
Julian here.
Cool.
and I'm also here.
Cool. All right, yeah. Lots of actually non-game related stuff actually that happened this week. That's kind of interesting. It's still like, well, I mean, the biggest news, our Steam page is live. You can now see our game on Steam. Let's pull this up. Do, 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 do.
Are there any video screenshots, trailers on there?
Yeah, there are. Yeah. We have our little trailer. We got oh god, I meant to set that up. Whatever. Let's see. Where is boom? Oh nope, that's wrong screen. Okay, and actually Phil set up our website, so we got a little website here, and I could use that to take us to the Steam page. We got a Steam page.
Nice.
So it plays a trailer. We got a few screenshots. We were localized into like 8 different languages. We got contacted today by a guy who speaks Portuguese that offered to do a Portuguese translation for us.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Didn't see that coming.
Is it a random person? Do you know them?
Well, he's working on a game, so I don't know them personally, but I mean, he's doing it. He's giving us a good rate because he needs the experience. He needs his name on credits. So
Right.
yeah,
You guys are gonna be huge in Portugal.
huge in Portugal.
Brazil, actually, who's going to do the Brazil? Because there's Portuguese, and then there's Brazilian Portuguese. Kind of like how
We're
there's
gonna
like,
be huge in Brazil.
yeah, baby. Yeah, well, Bruno, the tech artist, has been helping us out. He's from Brazil, so he'll be happy. He'll be happy about that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, so yeah, got the Steam page visibility. It says got the countdown, planned release date, June 28th. Good to go. Phil did our website. We got it up. It's not done.
Woohoo!
This is a very early version.
nice.
And this is the trailer we have. We won't have any audio. I guess I can play it. You guys won't get audio unless you're watching the stream though.
Yeah. Still work in progress. Got some stuff I'm still working on, but yeah, we're almost there.
Yeah,
You've got the wiki going too.
Got the wiki. It works in Chrome now. That was a big pain in the ass to get working in Chrome. It worked in Firefox fine, and then there was just one line I had to comment out somewhere about compression. Started filling it out with like what all the different things are, how to share dungeons, weapons, special attacks, things like that.
Cool.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously, we got the link in here to go to the wiki. Boom. In the game, you can just click on link to the wiki, and then it'll have a ton of information for you.
nice.
Yeah, we did the teaser trailer. I wonder what the easiest way to look at that is. I mean, I guess it's here. Nope. Oh, it's just screenshots. There we go. Yeah. Here, I'll
page is looking good.
I'll see if I don't know if I can play it full screen and it'll show or
No, it doesn't quite.
Yeah. I think about watching on YouTube though. If I go to then I follow this link to YouTube, I should be able to watch it like full size. And then if you guys watch on stream, you'll get the audio.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to look like a game.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Still want to update some of those screenshots, but we'll get there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little teaser trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not supposed to tell you too much. Just get you interested.
So yeah, I've been putting like a couple streamers that have like a decent following, just so they have access to the game. And a lot of them were asking for me like for a trailer. I didn't know it was live.
Yeah.
So I
You could
said
send
to
them the
that
Steam
I'm sure it
page. You
was
could send them.
coming, but,
Yeah, you could send them the Steam page. You could send them to our website. Send them to the Steam page. It has the trailer and everything. The thing we want to work on the website is basically the press kits and the art. Like, make sure these are set up properly, because art. I think what we should probably do is we'll have like concept art, and then like either script like wallpapers. It'd be another good section, and then have the press kit that's like, this is stuff you can insert in your article if you're writing an article about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I wanted to cover. Jacques, did you want to go over your stuff?
Sure. Let me just actually open up something here. Am I sharing my screen?
Yep.
Okay. So one of the early things I did was, while I was waiting for something, I decided to make a new platform. So our new platforms is just kind of reusing a lot of the art that we currently have. So these are like stackable blocks that people can use when they make their puzzles. So I'll get around to doing a quick pass on this, on more of these. And we got our matching staircase to go with it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
When we play our game, it'll just be kind of like that. I haven't gotten around to all the others. Like this stuff is still kind of placeholder. I'll get to it.
Don't worry about that for now. Worry about the actual stuff in the puzzle builder, because that stuff is like these are like custom rooms that I built with special objects that we don't use in the puzzle builder. So
Okay, yeah. So this was a puzzle builder thing. So
yeah,
we'll get to other stuff. And the second thing I worked on was finishing up Neath. I didn't finish her up yet, though. I still have her headpiece, and there's a giant cobra thingy that comes out of here. And I think this is supposed to be a little bigger. I think. But, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'll check with the concept again after. But yeah, she's almost done her high res, and then she has the crazy hair that goes like this. Her earring is almost done. It's the little dangly thing. I'm just a bit worried about too much clipping when she moves around, but that should be okay.
she's not gonna be doing much. She mostly like is in idols, stuff like that.
Yeah. So,
not gonna be singing YMCA.
Like if she lifts up her shoulders, like this might actually kind of clip through the earring. So we got to be kind of careful about these ratios now. That we don't think about. It's funny enough because when I was working on Guardians of the Galaxy, I just saw because the new trailer came out today, and one of the characters was this Lady Hellbender, and she had these giant shoulder pads. But the problem was, like, if she ever did anything, like these shoulder pads would like go through her head, and it's like it looked cool in the concept, but it didn't necessarily work. So then they had to like move them out and around and touch the animation down. They had to really make sure that didn't happen. So anyway. It's one of those things. And then I also did where was it? I did the mod.io screen. Where's the mod.io screen? Where did I save that? Is this it?
I mean, you can just open up mod.io.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is what Jacques' template was. He basically made this in Photoshop, and then I recreated it in Unreal.
Yeah, let me just open up mod.io.
The Death Trap 7000.
Yeah. My old. Where are we? Updates. So here we go. Yeah, Bjorn's more aptly named Trial by Fire. So we're still tweaking this. Probably have to like make it a bit lighter, I guess. It's one of those things where I did a quick pass on it, and then I realized a day later I didn't quite like it. Or it just needs a bit of tweaking, and we'll have it. But this is the interesting thing about this is it's all kind of like sort of generated images. So it's not like we're making each thing. Every time someone uploads like uploads a map, it just has a new map. It has their avatar. It has the name. So, and it also, I think it's the first room, was it, is going to be
Yep.
this
Yep.
big here.
The first room that you enter, like, because you can have rooms that are like flooded or have puzzles or holes in the floor and stuff like that,
Yeah.
or there's a river in it, and it'll just use whatever the first room is as the background. Right now, this is just like an empty room,
This is a
but
puzzle
it can
room,
be
yeah.
different.
But
Yeah.
yeah, if you want destructible floors, it'll have that tile set on it. So yeah. And
Cool.
the last thing I did, it's still kind of a work in progress, but it's a bit of an improvement on what we had. I did a pass on the character creation screen, the character select screen. Still want to do a pass on the effects for that, but aside from that, it's kind of happy with it.
Yeah, it looks really good.
The amount of art hacks I did to get it to work.
Oh, and something else, Julian, that we could test out, or you could test out with your friend. Like, are you doing were you going to do the co-op stream tomorrow? Or
Oh
when
no,
were
no,
you?
tomorrow doesn't work because one of our guys is out of town. But we
Okay.
could do it next Tuesday.
Okay, cool. Well, I was gonna say because there's network multiplayer, you can give that a shot. And if that's buggy or too buggy and doesn't work, Steam has the like remote play together feature that's enabled
Right.
for the game, so you could try that. I've never tested that. That's something we could test next time you're on. Let me know and we could
Right, right.
try running
Okay.
that together. See if we get
Right,
that to work.
I
so
was thinking about maybe working tomorrow afternoon since we don't have that stream.
Okay,
I'll ping you.
cool. Sounds good.
all right. So I am going to make a new character. Medium, yes. And this is our
Exciting.
new character creation screen. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So just different lighting, different stuff in the background, a bunch of light hacks, different channel stuff. Yeah. So the
Lights that
only thing
only
I like,
affect certain characters or
yeah,
certain objects.
and then certain lights only affect the characters and they don't affect anything else. So I actually have like a rim light on here, but I didn't want the background to be lit with a rim light. So we get the rim light here. Wait, let me get a new character. The girl, sure.
If you have a bunch of extra ones, you can press Y to delete existing ones.
Yeah, I don't know. But so I don't know what I was using them for.
Mm.
So I'm actually really liking this the bald one now, finally. Dora Milaje. She's my
Nice.
I call.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only thing is I'd like to do some kind of an effect pass where it's just kind of
Mhm.
like it's maybe just gonna be something floating above their head and it's gonna be localized to a small area. So I want like a fire or like a water, like a droplet or a lightning and like a leaf or something. Like just it's gonna all be like, rather than kind of obscurely behind them. But we're gonna be light and her name is going to be
Oh,
Aya.
awesome. Get this promoted as much as we can in Ireland.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what I did this week. I still have to get Neath done, so I guess she's the highest priority one, but I'm still having to update some social media stuff and getting some more content for our press kit and our website. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Making it look awesome.
One of the hacks I did, as you can probably tell, is her eye has that specular right on the eye now, so that affects just the character, but not everything else.
So she's not
Yeah.
the thing, is what you're telling me.
Oh, another thing that I did was I did a pass on the colors, so it's not like retina burning anymore.
That go over everybody's head? Does nobody know that about the thing?
The
What?
thing had lights in its eyes.
No, the thing didn't have, because like in a lot of movies they'll add this like basically like rim light or highlight in people's eyes
Yeah.
so that it reflects off people's eyes. And the
Hold on a second, let
way
me
the
get-
characters were lit in the thing, if you can see like a highlight in their eye, then they're not the thing. If the thing never has that highlight in their eye.
Oh.
Yeah, and
that
that's
was
how
like
you
a
can always
subtle-
tell who the thing is. Yeah,
subtle thing.
except for
Yeah,
the
I
very last shot with Kurt Russell and Keith David. because it's meant to be ambiguous. You're not supposed to.
All right. Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
where was I?
So I made a
yes,
very
it did
clever
go over
joke
all our
there, and then
heads.
had to explain it, which makes it even funnier. In my opinion.
Mhm.
I've never seen it, Bjorn. I'm
So,
sorry.
What?
yeah, there's
Okay, we gotta fix that.
Yes. Yes, we do.
there's also a
You
little
already-
shine in the middle of their eye to
I'm
make
gonna
it
I'm gonna text
believable.
Marie to slap you right now. You have to watch the thing.
Oh, come on. I'm sure she'd be down. Sorry, Jacques.
Man,
Seems to
these
There's,
these guys got all those faux hawks. It's like Top Chef over here. Yes, chef.
Oh, those selector, like color selector things. They
yeah, like so basically I'm controlling all four at the same time.
but they
Uh,
connect. It gets
So yeah, the colors are now actually they're properly balanced. Like before, because they were just like full 100% red. It was just like it was kind of burning out the screen. So now,
Mhm.
believe it or not, I had to tone it down to like 50% for it to kind of like look like it wasn't burning out the screen. Blue, same for the blue. Green is not so like green and yellow were very similar, I think, of the last version. So I had to add a bit more blue and darken it. I think there's all these like colorblind modes, I think, that like a colorblind person would still be able to tell
Mhm.
the red and green apart because their tone wise is so different. And
Oh
purple
Mhm.
yeah.
and yeah, purple
Yeah.
and blue are wide enough apart where even a colorblind person can tell them apart. Teal and pink. What was that?
Hmm?
Okay, teal and pink are different. Yeah, so we did that. We did a pass on the skin tones as well. If you look at if you look at the first one, skin
That is
tones.
so many skin tones.
It's
Yeah.
a lot.
It's very inclusive, Jacques.
Well, the funny thing is like for the skin tones, where was I? How do we get back to just a
Oh,
single thing
back
again?
back button.
Okay.
Not B, but the actual back button. Not start, but
Got it.
select.
All right. So yeah,
There you go.
going back to the let's go UI. Your character, sure. So the skin tones, it's funny because like we wanted the white one to kind of be like borderline washed out, and the dark one to be I keep forgetting the name of that model. It's like that really, really dark, like dark skinned model. And she's
Mhm.
pretty much just really black on the screen. And there's something about that I really like, having kind of that variety between like washed out and that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah.
full
yeah,
spectrum.
yeah.
Yeah. The
We're
funny
gonna have
thing
more.
about it is basically like it's like having you can't do a single lighting solution that like complements both. It's kind of like one of them's going to be blown out and one of them is going to be super dark.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. Hair, I decided to keep. I mean, the hair will probably tweak at some point,
Mhm.
but it'll be like you got the bleach blonde or the regular blonde. Like we'll probably do something with that a bit different. I think we'll give it a bit of a different treatment. I think at some
Mhm.
point, but as long as they're here and we don't, I'll be like, okay, bleach blonde is bleach blonde, white is white. We'll give them the purple, blue, and green. It's just I personally don't want us to be putting these in trailers or screenshots or anything like that.
yeah, that's fair.
Could
Yeah.
have them as unlocks.
No.
Uh,
We'll give it to the players. I don't want us to be promoting the game with these like purple hair
uh,
and bright red armor because it just kind of
yeah.
it's a bit
Well,
clash.
because the thing is, usually when I make a character, it'll be like, okay, it'll be the blue hair and the blue armor, or like the green hair and the
Yeah,
green armor, so it just matches.
yeah,
And it'll be like,
yeah.
so it'll be the blue hair and the blue armor, and then water or something like that, so it's like all matching the
Mhm.
theme.
Yeah.
Or red hair,
Uh,
red armor, and fire.
the eye tones are maybe a touch light. I'll probably have to darken them at some point, but whatever. I'll keep it as is for now, and we'll get to it if we ever feel like it later. Yeah, and everything. Yeah, all the tones are matching. So now it's just about a matter of getting those effects working, and then yeah, then I'll be happy. We'll put this in a screenshot. Well, actually, I guess
Hmm.
maybe if I could. I don't know. Yeah, that should be okay. I'll probably want to do a pass on the actual like
Yeah.
UI at some point, but I don't not in any rush for that either.
Yeah. The real question here, Jacques, is
Yeah.
how do these new characters look with the Groucho Marx glasses?
Ooh, can we test? Oh, I don't have those yet. Can I debug that?
If you go into the dungeon builder, you should be able to. I think you should. Can you drop a chest, or do you have to go into a shop and hope you get it?
Yeah, let me go to my. Okay. Well, new character.
Yeah, I don't think you
This is
can.
my highest lettered character, so
Highest what
go back to
character?
my highest level. Oh, well, crash.
Oh, it doesn't matter what character or what level your character is though. Like, because you can
There's just
place.
a lot of money. Oh yeah. If I need to
Uh,
buy something, I probably have it on that character. I haven't bought anything with him yet.
oh, just because you'll have the cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I guess that's something else Jack did. Here, I'll show. Well, I guess you're gonna show it on yours, so go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're gonna go to the dungeon, but you did all the new screenshots for all the rooms, right?
Oh yeah. But that's
I'll
part
show
of the
them
mod
now.
out thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and the portrait too. I did the portrait. Forgot about that.
Yeah, we updated the portrait so it's a bit more. You're not looking like down,
Yeah.
and you're lit better.
And there's now the specular in the eye, so it's not like a dead eye.
Mhm.
Okay, where is it?
Do you remember? You remember the early version of the armory? Where it had all the heads and the bodies, and when you went into it, it just like separated with the dead eyes.
Phil, that is still how the armory works.
What?
it's just not in the. It's just not in early access.
No, I think you like darkened it after that, so you can't really see.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember the first pass you did on it was like
yeah,
fully lit heads, and they were just being separated from the body.
Well, because okay, yeah. So I darkened it since then. So if you don't own it, you can't see any of the features on the face. But if you own it, you see it's not darkened or anything. So you just see the full
really?
face. Yeah.
Well, you have to get that twinkle in those eyes.
Yeah.
It's in the viewport just because
We'll have spider legs pop out of the bottom of the head. Sometimes.
Oh, what's up? Oh, it restarted. Oh, right. Okay, so now I have two versions running.
It looked like you selected story mode.
Oh, and it crashed the other one. Did it crash the other one?
Ooh, a lot of crashes, man.
I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, here we go. I didn't crash the other one. But
Man, I've gone to the shop like a bunch of times now, and I just can't find. I'm doing it on my machine too, well, Jocks. In this endless loop of crashing.
What can't you find, Bjorn?
Oh, the glasses. The disguise kit.
Oh.
So I'm just constantly running into. I built a dungeon with one room and a shop. And I'm just constantly running into the shop. Oh, don't have it. Reset.
You should make a
Got
dungeon with
pepper, ramen, key, hamburger, pancakes. Oh.
Make a dungeon with tons of rooms with shops.
I guess, yeah, that's another option. I'll do that. If this one doesn't come through, come on. Big money, no whammies, no whammies. Cupcake, cake, donut. No. Okay, yeah, I'll just make it.
Is it even an option for the shop?
Yeah, it literally does nothing. It's just a joke at this point because it's used in a side quest in the main game, but it's not actually used for anything in. All right.
I can't load up the. It's crashing everywhere, the editor and everything like that. I probably have to restart.
I'll switch to mine.
Let's see if Bjorn can do it.
Boom.
See if you can find it, Bjorn.
All right, let's see. I just spawned in a bunch of shops, so let's see what we got. Potato, cookie, chicken, egg, sandwich, dungeon map. No. Dungeon map, cupcake, hamburger, honey, sandwich, ramen.
Is it any rarer? Is that even a word? Than,
Oh wait, that was it. Disguise
fries?
kit. Everyone
Okay.
thinks you're someone else. All right, here we go.
By the way, I think one of the things we're gonna have to make is butter chicken.
Butter chicken? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. So,
There we
during
go.
during the pandemic, it turns out the #1 most ordered item in Canada was butter chicken.
Ha.
Hmm.
That's
It is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I realized the other day is it tastes a lot like rosé pasta sauce.
It is rosé pasta sauce.
Yeah.
It's basically it's tomato and cream.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
can't go wrong there.
I guess
Yeah.
there's masala curry in there too, but it's mostly tomato and cream.
So yeah, got the disguise kit. Looks I don't know, it's probably not lit. It's completely
Right,
unlit. It's completely dark.
Channel 3.
We're gonna need to fix that. Good thing we wanted to test out that joke.
So when you open those other things, does it show the item, like, or do you just get
yeah.
healed?
You don't get healed, it gives a buff. So this donut will give me a buff to my move speed.
Let's
Faster.
check it out.
Woo. Let's see if there's anything that's a big buff. Okay, honey was a big buff. Range damage, health, soft cheese, attack speed. Small bonus though. What's this? Big bonus to melee damage. Big bonus to attack speed. Let's try this. Watermelon. Oh, I guess I should have fired a few shots before. I mean, that's pretty fast. So yeah, I think about it money though. I don't know for anything. Oh, here's some honey. Hold on, I'll give myself some gold.
You can't run out of
alright.
money.
I can't run out of money as a dev. I have debug tools. All right, here we go. Let's run. Woo.
How long does the buff last usually?
They have timers now, so these ones will last about 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can see them on top.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it now.
And you can see what level they are. Yeah.
Will you keep like the timer with the numbers, or do you want to like change that to like a UI effect?
Well, that's the thing is there actually was a UI effect, but you didn't notice. So
Yeah, because 5 minutes takes too long for it to start removing.
Oh, right,
Mhm.
right. Okay.
yeah, there's like a radial thing. You can kind of see it on the middle one. There's a bit of a radial shadow that's growing, but it's covered by the numbers. So I don't mind adding the numbers. It's yeah. It's much more obvious when it's. Let me get this out of here. It's much more obvious with the with like shorter lasting ones. So I think. Oh wait, there might have been a bug with it though. I'll have to check. So like this fire breathing thing. Yeah, you can see it a lot better there.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah, and it's the thing is too, like with the numbers, like I can easily turn them off. There's just a boolean, because like there's no numbers for this effect because it's not because it's too short. It's just I have a boolean that's like show timer countdown. Oh wait, that is okay. That's interesting. That's good. Because there was a bug where like basically. Okay. Because I thought I saw a bug earlier where if I had 3 status effects and one of them went down super fast, like it was like the shadow was the same on all of them. So the one that went down really fast updated all the other ones, and then as soon as that one ended, then the other ones went back to their original time. It was really weird. But it's not happening now, so that's good. So maybe I was imagining things. Maybe it only happens in Plain Editor. I haven't tested it in package build yet, though. So. But yeah. Okay, so that's something we'll have to look at. Is making sure the effects get lit properly, or they can be unlit, because there's the bush one as well when you turn into a bush.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and that's
Sneaky
probably
one.
going to be black. Because what we did to get the lighting on the characters properly in the portrait, what we did is basically we set them to a lighting channel where none of the lighting in the world affects them, because we don't want basically we just don't want any lighting in the world to affect them. And there's I think there's like 3 or 4 lights in the scene that Jock put around them to make sure that they have like key light, rim light, and everything. And so that way they're lit properly, but we'll just need to make sure those lights also affect the particle effect, which we'll have to take a look and see how to do that. Because there's probably ways around it. Like we could either make the particle effect unlit, or we might be able to change the lighting channels that the particle effect accepts lighting from.
Yeah.
Cool. So, let's say there's that. Julie, do you want to talk about some of the work you did over the last week?
Dude, I've done mostly translation, like to French.
Nice.
And I did dive into the game a bit, but I got nothing specific to talk about really bug-wise. It's just the usual stumbling upon weird UI functionality if you do some specific steps.
Yeah.
And sometimes it gets a bit awkward because something has happened and I'm not sure how I did it, and I have to explore around because especially in the dungeon builder menu, where there's so many like UI boxes around the screen, and all of them go like you can go from the save this dungeon screen to the tile layout, and you can also go from the pick your room to the tile layout, UI elements, and depending on where you come from, then your cursor ends up somewhere else, and that was just weird to me. I didn't really understand how that ended up happening.
Oh yeah.
It took me
That was
a
really
little
weird.
while to figure it out.
I think we kind of
But yeah,
in the latest version I think we kind of got that.
yeah. I think everything's fine now.
Yeah, there is one I might need. I'll need a little more info on that you mentioned about the. And there's my crash.
Hey,
there's
Everybody
what I might need a little more info on, because you mentioned like the boulder. Like, was there a specific puzzle that you couldn't finish because it stopped rolling? It like went to sleep.
all right. Yeah, sometimes in some puzzles, the way is blocked by the black or white, block that you can move, or you can like switch with the switch. Wow, I can't talk tonight. Sorry. Anyway, so I accidentally triggered 2 boulders together, and as one of them was rolling backwards because it got stuck later on, and both of them kind of hit each other, and they just stayed there.
Okay.
And I couldn't spawn a third one in that puzzle. There were 2 balls, and both of them were just
stuck.
stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
And there was nothing I could have done. I was just like, well, I can't complete this puzzle anymore. So I can't tell you which puzzle it was exactly, because I don't really have their file names or anything.
Okay. Yeah, because I like an option is definitely like leave them on, like don't let them fall asleep. And typically, I think if they're in those what are they? Maybe if there's 2 of them, that was the problem. Because if they're in those kind of like little slide things, they shouldn't fall asleep. They should just keep rolling in one direction or the other.
Yeah.
But yeah, there might be issues with that. So I'll take a look at it. Maybe I just like leave them a bit longer before they sleep, or maybe I just leave them on indefinitely. Yeah. And how's localization going?
It's going well. I'm asking help from some friends who play games in French. I was about to say more often than I do, but I never play games in French. So, any term that's very game specific, tend to be causing me some problems because I can translate it literally, but I'm not sure if a gamer that plays games in French will like be satisfied with how I would
It's
translate
funny
it,
because
right?
I actually did a pass on the Korean localization, and I realized like I'm not sure if any of these words will actually work.
Yeah,
Because like
exactly.
co-op and dual stick, I'm not sure if those were Korean equivalent.
Yeah.
And I tried to do a little digging online as well to find some, those legal text that you see in every game. The trademark, Unreal, whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure there is like a version for every language of those
Yeah.
texts, but I couldn't
I
find
think
them.
so if you look at the website I sent you where I found the text, because like I think they changed it recently, but if you look at that website, up at the top you can change your preferred language.
Right.
So you could try that and see like what that part of the website says when you change it to French.
Right. Cool. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely look into that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. I think.
And yeah, and by going
Okay.
through the language, even like the English version, like I've been asking you a couple of questions because some terms out of context didn't
Yeah.
think to me. Like I didn't know what they referred to, but I
Mm-hmm.
also noticed that there was some inconsistencies some of the
Some of
lines.
the
Like
moves,
I was
yeah, like
saying,
side slash
yeah,
and side swipe. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, which
Mhm.
I realized
I
that
thought I
both
had
of
fixed
those
that, but I
were the
guess
same.
I missed one.
Yeah, there was one swipe in the document still.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was called side swipe, and then I was like, yeah, side slash sounds better. The side swipe is like something you do in a car.
But yeah, I
Sideswipe
mean, it's
Transformer. He was a Lamborghini.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
I think it's valuable that I go over the English language as well,
Mhm.
just so
Oh,
I
for sure,
know like
absolutely.
mistakes like that. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
and yeah, like I said earlier, I've been poking around some streamers to try and give the game some visibility on Twitch. Obviously, I don't like other than Wooly, I don't really know any professionals. Uh, but I'm getting some positive answers here
That's
and
cool.
there. So within the next 2 weeks, there should be a couple of Dreams Reach streams.
Nice.
Cool.
I'll
Yeah.
let you know about the exact dates when I have some.
All right. Sounds
nice.
good. Cool. I think something we should do. Yeah, I think next week what we'll do is we'll have somebody on who doesn't know the game, and then we'll just get them to ask a bunch of questions. Probably, maybe Jeff. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because we had a friend recently that was like, "Oh yeah, I watch the streams, but I don't understand what the game is at all." Because we weren't really talking about
Yeah.
the gameplay or anything. We were talking about modeling. We were talking about web development and localization today. So
Yeah. He was like, I've been to like 5 streams and I still don't know what it's about. I
yeah,
was like, what? So, yeah,
yeah,
if he
Well,
comes in and asks questions, it'll be good.
yeah, for sure.
Jacques has been streaming some of his modeling as well.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. It's more for artists to kind of like hop in. But I
Oh,
think
yeah, I meant to mention this. When you stream when your art streams,
Mhm.
it's still under the science and technology Twitch.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah,
um,
we couldn't find something that was more appropriate. Do you know what that would be, Phil? Like if it's
art.
art, is art a thing?
Yeah, there's an art
Okay,
category.
it's just art.
Okay.
You can actually just
Okay, yeah,
watch
just art.
people do
Yeah.
exactly what Jock is doing
Okay,
under the art
cool.
under the art thing. There's a lot of 2D artists and a couple of
Yeah.
Mhm.
people doing 3D stuff and a lot
Mhm.
of
Yeah,
furry stuff.
a lot of furry commissions.
Ah,
This is the internet, so
Mm-hmm.
yep, yep.
Yep. Saw an interesting documentary about bronies the other day.
well,
About what?
We won't get
you
into
don't
that
want to
on
know.
stream.
Right. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Yeah, I think that's good. Jack, anybody else or any questions from the audience? as we wind down?
Sure.
Well, there was one thing
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
about online multiplayer and streaming.
Yeah.
Like what if some people like just like what you said earlier, basically like I will be streaming it with my usual like 4 people
Mm-hmm.
multiplayer party. Uh,
Mhm.
what kind of chaos can we expect?
Oh, so I know there's problems with the dodge. Um, I fixed a problem with the dungeon warp. Like everything should be playable, but there might be some issues you run into. Honestly, my biggest concern is just like I didn't want you guys to do a stream and then spend an hour just beating your heads against the wall trying to get it to work where you couldn't set up a lobby or anything. That's why I said just have a backup plan.
Right.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, that was my biggest concern. It wasn't like, oh, this is going to be really unstable, and well, it might be really unstable. We haven't done that kind of test yet.
Right.
But that's something like yeah, let's test that out tomorrow. We'll try some network multiplayer. We'll try the Steam remote play together thing. Because that, as far as I know, the way that works is basically like if you connect to my game through Steam Play Together, basically I'm just streaming my screen to you, and you're sending your controller inputs to my computer.
Yeah.
So there's not necessarily like networking stuff we have to worry about with the game. So worst case scenario, that's a thing we can do, or you can do when you're streaming if you're running into too many problems. If we
As far as sorry,
Okay.
go ahead.
Oh well, if the thing I was gonna say is if you run into too many problems, we'll try it tomorrow and see how network multiplayer works, and we'll try that out too. And like,
Right.
it could be your call, whichever one you think would be better to stream or whatever.
Cool.
Because
As far as
what are the things about the only thing about the sorry I keep remember
go ahead.
one of the things about the Steam Play Together thing is the only kind of downside is basically since it's your game, like if you're the one running it, your friends will create characters on your computer, and then they won't get to use their characters when they play.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's networked, then they're creating their own characters and they get to keep their save information and everything.
It's still a pretty cool feature. It allows them to try the game and see. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What was my question again? Oh yeah, for testing from now on, should I continue using like dev builds or should I go directly on Steam?
Well, if you got your PC set up,
I don't have a keyboard. I should get it tomorrow.
you have a keyboard. Okay.
I
Because
have
basically,
a Bluetooth keyboard, but the PC's not Bluetooth.
Do you have a controller?
Yeah, controller. Yeah, I do. I'm only missing a keyboard. I should be fine afterwards.
okay, because I have a spare Bluetooth dongle like right here.
It's fine. The keyboard's ordered and ETA's
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right. What was I gonna say? Yeah, because you should be able to make your own dev builds. I'd say probably because we'll do dev builds more frequently. Like we could do a dev build every day, but we're not going to be updating the Steam build every day. So probably
Okay, cool.
And you'll have access to debug tools in the dev builds. You won't in the Steam builds, so you can keep testing with that.
Generating gold is important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you don't want to be stuck. Like you don't want to waste time generating gold or XP. You can just give yourself a bunch. Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Well, seems we've winded down. Might as well call it a stream.
All right.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, everybody. See you
Have a
next
good
time.
night, guys.
Yeah, you as well.